Hello, George.
Hi, Ansam.
Can you please tell us a little bit about choosing an arbitrator for London Maritime Arbitration?
Sure. Well, firstly, let's look at the available pool of arbitrators. Given the size of the maritime cluster in London and the range of maritime support services, you really are spoiled for choice. The pool of talent includes shipbrokers, P&I managers, marine engineers, master mariners, and lawyers. It's much less common for practicing solicitors in law firms to be arbitrators because of their problems with conflicts, but current barristers and retired judges also accept appointment. Sometimes the arbitration clause itself will stipulate the qualification that's required. This is particularly the case where a clause requires industry knowledge. An example is in shipbuilding contracts where technical disputes can arise, which need addressing promptly. There are some older clauses still knocking around. For example, the requirement that the arbitrator is a member of the Baltic Exchange, which dates back to when shipbrokers were nominated to decide disputes between owners and charterers. You'll find that most full-time arbitrators in London are members of the Baltic Exchange. The most common description is a commercial shipping man. This is also something of a hangover and is interpreted in a liberal way. For example, it definitely includes women, of course, for starters. It also includes lawyers who now work full-time as arbitrators. It's best defined as excluding lawyers who are not full-time arbitrators. A third common description is a member of the LMAA. Again, this is interpreted in a very liberal way by the LMAA itself. As well as full members, the description includes aspiring full members and supporting members who accept appointments. So you don't have to be a full member unless the clause actually says full member. Speaking of the LMAA brings us on to the question of institutions. Certain institutions appoint the tribunal, administer the arbitration, and even review the draft decision. But the LMAA is not an institution. It doesn't perform any of the usual institutional functions. It's simply an association of practicing arbitrators who work together to promote the knowledge of arbitration. They publish a set of terms which have been designed with maritime arbitrations in mind to supplement the Arbitration Act, both for procedural matters and the terms of retainer of the arbitrator. That is why I recommended the LMAA terms in my last podcast. So to summarize, you always have to look to the specific requirements of the arbitration clause, but these are interpreted in a liberal way. And to illustrate this, you don't have to have any connection whatsoever with the LMAA to run an arbitration under the LMAA terms.
Many thanks, George. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Ansam.